Hey, Catalyst friends, it's a joy to come to you with a report on the work in Nepal. It was amazing to see, after a number of years, our first cohort graduate in Nepal in a place called Damak. And we're now in a new location with some new leaders and students on the ground in Western Nepal. And so what I wanted to do is sort of give you an update on the work there. So the first thing that I wanted to report to you is that Christianity is still relatively young in Nepal. And so what we're trying to do is be a really small part of helping to establish healthy, faithful churches through having healthy, trained pastors and leaders on the ground there. And so that's sort of the work that we're endeavoring to do. And particularly in Western Nepal, where we're working, there are relatively few healthy churches. And so this work with this new cohort of 12 pastors is extremely important, and we think really significant for the work of the gospel on the ground in Nepal. One of the students said after this most recent training, the first part of 2026, he said, I won't need to go to seminary after Catalyst Missions training, which is, of course, what we're trying to provide them. We want to provide robust theological training on the ground for free. And one of them said that he had just gained such a deeper understanding of the gospel. And so as they're solidified in sound theology and biblical doctrine, their ability to proclaim the Bible faithfully only increases. And so we praise the Lord for that. Another update to share with regard to Nepal is just the on-ramp towards this group. It really took almost 2 years to form the coordinators and the training group there, and that's because we care very deeply about the training being healthy. And the training is only as healthy, the project is only as healthy as the coordinators on the ground. And so we're grateful for the long on-ramp and the fact that we've now arrived at having a great new cohort and a solid base to be working on in Nepal. And so as we're going forward, this group of 12 pastors will be meeting together. We'll be doing more in-person training throughout the rest of this year, but they'll meet for mutual encouragement and continuing to sharpen one another. And this is the work that Catalyst is involved in, because helping end theological famine is what we're all about. We want to bring theological training for free to places where the gospel exists, but training to access is scarce, and that certainly is the case in Western Nepal. So thank you for your support of this project, and we look forward to continue to bring you updates on what's happening on the ground and how you can pray in an informed way.